Max, Brass, or Min Min, we break down all the news of the arms fighter in Smash Bros. Ultimate right now.
Block content.
What's happening, my Blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. If this is your first ever episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak, well, basically, we break down all the news and fun that you talk about within Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the game, or within Nintendo news or video game news in general, and we basically just tear apart rumors, speculation, and potential leaks of games and information, and talk about them at length, and sometimes we even break down some secrets and find some hidden gems. Now, I absolutely love doing this with you guys, and I just want to open with this. We're going to talk about a lot of fun, cool stuff within this episode, and there's a lot of arms talk going around because that's, of course, going to be the new fighter in Smash Bros. Ultimate that might even get released as early as next week or the week after. So this is high time, but I do want to say, guys, it is a very, very strange and a very difficult and a very, very weighty time in our world right now. I just want to say it does feel really weird for me to sit here and record videos and talk about video games right now when there's a lot more pressing issues in the world right now. Although I kind of love doing it as well because I know that with everything going on in the world right now, and yes, there's a lot of different aspects to that phrase, I feel like I am making a lot of people happy by making the content. I see you guys' comments, I hear you guys' messages, and I love it. So I'm, pressing on. I'm doing this because I love doing the work. I'm doing this because I love recording these episodes and creating the ideas here. And of course, there's a lot more cool content coming, brand new studio, so brand new energy. But I just wanted to say, guys, be respectful to everyone around you. Be respectful to the area that you're in, but also know that you have a voice, but also know that everyone else has a voice too. And we all have place for that in this world. So listen to your peers, and especially listen to people that you normally do not agree with. Listen to other voices than just the people around you that have the same ideas as you have. I mean, we're all in this together, guys, so please know that you're being listened to if you're standing up to racism. You're being listened to if you're standing up for rights and Black Lives Matter. So with that, let's segue into something strange, and that is, of course, the fun, entertainment, media, and gaming news of today. Yes, that is our goal today, to make things a little bit better and to just talk and dream away at fun possibilities. I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Bros. Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos? Well, whatever you can think of, send your questions through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your questions live in our next Question Blocked episode. And here is a brand new giveaway. You can win one of 4 Mario Surprise capsules from Tomy. These are little capsules, plastic things with characters inside there, these awesome action figures. You can win them by liking this video, so press thumbs up, and very important, subscribe to Blocked Content right now to enter for that giveaway, and I'll pick one of you guys to win those things. All right, guys, let's head into the main topic of today, and that is actually getting to talk about a lot of ARM stuff in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and most notably this leak that you see right before your eyes, and it's talking about, yes, this character. It says Smash Brothers, and then it just posts this picture, which is a supposed leak, right? A screen cap, always a photo, and then it says Min Min. Okay, well, let's break this down, because of course, there's a lot of reasons why this isn't real, but there's also a lot of reasons why I think the characters that they suggest might actually come to the game at all. So I want to talk about this, right? Because yes, what the picture basically shows is Min Min from ARMS. This pose we know because of course it's in the game, and it's also in a lot of promotional art for the game and the materials and in-game screenshots. People have tried to line up this exact screenshot with a leak. I think it's doable, but I don't think that it has an exact match right now. But of course, this might not even be a model that someone made. This might be an alteration to something, or this might just be something created inside something else, right? This might not even be doable within ARMS itself. So maybe there's no clear reference right now. So it has an icon, and that is just a boxing glove from ARMS with a spring attached to it that might not actually be the logo for Smash Brothers, not actually the franchise icon, and then it says Min Min at the bottom, so this is the victory scream of Min Min actually winning a match. Well, of course, you guys probably also noticed, because you guys are as eagle-eyed as I am sometimes, and that is that the font that they use, the Min Min font, well, that doesn't actually line up with the thing that they use in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is a lot more thin. It doesn't have that Smash Bros. Flair to it. This isn't it, Chief. This is just someone making this screenshot to say, well, here's a big leak. I'm not even going to include a lot of information. I'm just going to say Min Min and not even capitalize the second M. No, I don't think that this is real, but it does get me thinking about the possibility that it could be Min Min coming to the game. And not just that, there is another leak that we get to talk about today that talks about another ARMS character. So the closer we get to that E3 time, and that is next week, yes, that is so darn close that I can almost taste it. Yes, we will find out who that ARMS character is very, very soon, whether next week or the week after that, and we will actually be able to tell which one of the ARMS franchise Smash Brothers, Sakurai and Nintendo actually chose to be the representative for Smash Brothers, or will it be a lot of different fighters in one? Well, I think that there is a lot to say for Min Min. She's a fan favorite character. She's really original. She has a great backstory in the game. She, of course, won all these tournaments. So yeah, she's got a lot going for her. And also the fact that she is in a group that's sorely missed in Smash Brothers, that is female fighters, especially within the DLC. There is really no female fighter. If you, of course, don't count Kazooie, who is part of Banjo and Kazooie, and then, of course, the female Byleth, which I don't really count as, a female representative too. That is, trying to get your cake and eat it too, and it doesn't really work like that. That is not what equality is, right? So the thing that I love about this is that it does portray Min Min, and I do think that she has a high chance of being the character just because of it being a fan favorite character. The screenshot might not be real, but the ideals behind it, the idea behind it might be real, and that's why I'm behind it. So I think that is really cool. But there is another character that a lot of people are talking about, and that is actually getting covered in the next piece of information. And yes, like a lot of people have already sent to me, because yeah, a lot of you guys sent these leaks to me, and it's been really fun to think about that. But yeah, there's some language in here. I'll try to bypass it and not talk about that stuff, but it talks about Max Brass. It is the Pappykin Poodle leak. I mean, if you can believe it, Smash leak, and it's a red Smash logo, and it says, I am effing livid. It is Max Brass, and then they show effing Geno. Hope you're happy, Geno brothers. Well, he doesn't actually say brothers. I just blacked that out. You ruined the Smash Fighters Pass number 2. Now, this is someone talking about Max Brass. There's a lot of reasons why Max Brass could be the character, right? I mean, there's kind of a top 4 here, right? It's either Springman, because that could make sense with it being the poster boy. It's either Min Min, or it's Ninjala or someone like that, or Max Brass. There's other choices too, but I mean, these make a lot of sense for a lot of people. So the idea here is that someone is angry, that someone has already seen this information and doesn't like Max Brass. So that makes it believable to some people. To me, it's just a lot more easy to fake stuff like this. But of course, we've gotten text leaks that ended up being true, and I'm thinking about the fact that, Piranha Plant, that was actually just a 4chan anonymous post, and it just said, a lot of information that ended up being true about very specifics of the moveset. And here, it's basically talking about Max Brass is coming. Also, Geno will be announced after that. So how crazy would this be if E3 time drops, Nintendo drops either a video or a Nintendo Direct live stream, and we get to see Max Brass in all his glory. He drops online, we can play as the character, and then we get a trailer for Geno. I mean, the internet would implode. We would already be happy to play as an ARMS fighter, but then the idea that in the future we could be playing as Geno from Super Mario RPG, I would just explode. So I'm actually behind this. I mean, if we get Geno, I'll be happy with any other character from ARMS that they want to throw in there. I just want my Geno boy. So I'm with it for that reason alone. So I'm super curious what you guys think of all this crazy news. I mean, there's a lot to talk about with the ARMS character. I mean, choose who you want. I kind of want to know what you guys think of this character and who it will be. Very curious what you guys think. So if you comment down below, that comment could actually be read out loud and featured in our next video. And today's comment question is, if you had to choose, would it be Max Brass or Min Min? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, Barbecue Chip Tunes, saying something a little bit controversial about Steve from Minecraft. I know it's not my call, but Steve deserves a place in the roster as a full-fledged fighter, not just some measly Mii costume. If I'm not mistaken, Minecraft is the #1 best-selling video game of all time. If Steve doesn't make it in as a fighter, then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is not a celebration of gaming. I'll be a little disappointed if he doesn't make it in. Well, Barbecue Chiptunes also, they made a really cool version of the blocked content theme, yes I do remember, in the Sonic Genesis sound font style, which I absolutely love, and it's actually in our most recent question blocked, so check that out if you haven't already. Thank you for your comment. I kind of have weird feelings about Steve, because personally, I didn't grow up playing Minecraft. I played a little bit of, just kind of knowing video game history. I played a little bit, but it didn't grab me as well as the youth. Basically, handled that game and is, being crazy with it. So I'm not of that generation personally, and I know you don't really have to be. You can get into things, whatever. I like the world. I like the world of Minecraft. I understand the world of Minecraft. I don't think Steve is a great character, and I think a lot of people that even play Minecraft would agree with me. That's not the point. That's not the case here. There's a lot of avatar characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2. I mean, look at a lot of the Fire Emblem characters. Look at characters that normally just don't even talk or have any personality, like the Ice Climbers, stuff like that. So I totally get it. They can do awesome stuff with Steve. So I kind of want to see what they do with him. And I agree, it is a crazy seller, that Minecraft, and it is changing the world in a lot of ways, making kids a whole lot more creative and doing a lot of good. So having that in Smash Brothers does kind of feel right. However, we already have Banjo, so I don't know how that will go. The Microsoft partnership might, that coin might already be put into the machine. So I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm very excited for you if it actually does. Well, thank you guys so much for sending in all your comments. These are so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats you guys sent during our live streams. If you guys love blocked content, and if you guys want to support the channel, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. It's a crazy time, and I would love it if you guys, supported the channel. Remember, if you're not yet a member of the blocked content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more blocked content. See ya!